Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nada here, and I'm back with another video. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out a new foundation, which is the ELF Camo CC Cream foundation, and I'm going to actually be comparing it to the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. This one has SPF 30 and this one has SPF 50, but as soon as I saw this, I immediately thought of this, even though I've never tried either one. So I thought it would be a fun video to try them both. They both don't have the best shade range either, so I wanted to really see if they would be, you know, black girl friendly. This one is a fraction of the price of this one, of course. This is $40, and I believe, yes, this one is only $14. So this is $14, this is $40. So we're gonna test these out today, and I'm gonna see which one I actually like better, because this is actually a first impression for both foundations. So yes, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and try out these two foundations. So this is what we're doing today. We're going to be testing out these two foundations. I have the ELF Camo CC Cream right here. Let's start off with this one. I have the shade, it says it on the box, I jacked up the box. It is it is medium 375N. I really don't know how this is gonna work. It might be a little bit too light, but I did test it out on the back of my hand actually, and this does oxidize or something. It really did blend into the skin on the back of my hand nicely, even though it does look kind of light in this packaging. And ELF, I have noticed, they really need to work on their shade range, point blank. They're my favorite drugstore brand because of all the things that they have to offer and because of the price point. But I really feel like they need to work on their shade range. So yeah, work on that, ELF. It's 2021, let's get it. Okay, so this foundation does come in 20 shades, which is not terrible for a CC cream, because I've noticed that they do come in fewer shades than an actual foundation. It says it's a medium to full coverage color correcting foundation with SPF 30 protection. It's a multitasking foundation that provides skincare benefits. It's infused with hydrating and youth boosting ingredients known to improve skin texture and tone, and its shade match guarantee allows you to buy with confidence. I'm not sure about this shade match guarantee, but I also did get this complexion duo brush, which is the brush that they recommend that you should use with this Camo CC cream. So let's go ahead and hop into this. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin. I did moisturize my skin, but then I did my eyebrows and I was wiping away fallout from the eyeshadow. I was doing a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in and moisturize my skin. I'm gonna do my normal routine so we can see if this really is a good match for my skin and everything like that. I'm gonna go in with the ELF Plus Glow Radiant Moisturizer to moisturize my skin, and then I'm gonna follow that up with the ELF Plus Glowy Dew Mist. And I haven't really been into primers lately. I really just moisturize my skin and then I just go straight in with my foundation. So I'm gonna use about that much right here. This stuff is a little intense, and oh my god, that might be a little bit too much. ELF Plus Glow Radiant Moisturizer really does give your skin a glow. I probably use a little bit too much, but it'll be okay, hopefully. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this. It's kind of like a primer water. I really do like primer waters. It says apply 1 to 2 pumps of the CC cream to clean skin using the ELF Complexion Duo Brush to achieve an airbrushed finish. This is the ELF Complexion Duo Brush right here. Really cute. I love ELF brushes, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be good. I'm gonna do the ELF CC cream on this side. So take a little bit and dot it all over. Looks pretty light, but watch, I promise you it's gonna blend into my skin if it's anything like how it worked on the back of my hand. A little light, but as you can see, it's not too light. Once I complete my entire face, this is gonna work nicely. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. To those areas, and that is it. I did pump 2 pumps on the back of my hand, but I do have quite a bit left over, and I'm definitely not gonna use that. So here's my skin, one side compared to the other. No product on this side, and this side with the ELF CC cream. It really did even out my skin. As you can see, it is a little bit light, I can tell. You know, the undertone is a little bit off, but I think when I finish my entire face, it'll look fine. It definitely has like really decent coverage. I wouldn't say full coverage, I would say about medium. I like how that brush really did blend it in. So we're gonna go in with the IT Cosmetics CC cream right now, and let me read just a little bit about this. This only comes in 12 shades, and I have the shade Rich. There's only 2 other shades below my shade, which is Rich Honey and Deep. About this foundation, it says that it has SPF 50+, it hydrates and protects your skin, it won't crease or crack, it visibly diffuses skin imperfections including dark spots, large pores, and wrinkles. It's infused with collagen, hyaluronic acid, niacin, peptides, and antioxidants, and is suitable for all skin types, and it is an ideal foundation for dry skin. I got dry skin, so I love that. Let's go ahead and try this baby on. I've never tried anything from IT Cosmetics. I have heard that IT Cosmetics is not a very inclusive brand. It's one reason why I've never tried it, because I heard that they're not very inclusive. But I do feel like this shade will be a lot better than the shade that I got in the ELF Camo Concealer. It has a little bit more of a yellow undertone, which is what I normally go for. So I'm just gonna clip my hair back real quick. Clip my hair back, and I'm gonna use this sponge on this side because I don't want to use the same exact brush just in case, you know, contamination with the other product. I want to give each product its own fair chance, so I'm just going to go in with a sponge on this side. And also I do want to see how these look with a sponge. There is an IT Cosmetics brush for this foundation, but it's way too expensive. I was not spending like $48, $50. It was like 50 bucks, I believe. It's a no for me, dog. All right, so I'm just going to pump. Ooh, yeah, I love this shade. I can tell already this is what this shade is going to be way better. Oh my god, look at that. You can already tell that's going to blend into my skin. Ooh, it smells good too. The ELF one really didn't smell like anything, but this one smells really good. Morphe sponge, by the way. I really do like this sponge. Their beauty sponge is like one of my favorites. That blended in so nicely with the sponge. I really do like this. I'm not gonna lie. This is $40, but I'm not mad at all that I bought it. The shade match is perfect. It's really nice, but when I look up close at my skin, I really can't see that much of a difference as far as their consistency and the way they apply, and you know, like their formula. Both sides of my face look the same. I will say that this side does look a little bit more dewy, and that might be because I used a sponge and I used a brush on this side, or it might be a difference in the formulation. For $14, this is really nice. The only downfall to this is their shade range sucks, especially for black people. Just keeping it honest, their shade range is not good for black people. This is a perfect match for my skin, the IT Cosmetics, and this is just really pinky and, you know, pale, you know, washing me out. So that's the only downfall and difference that I see thus far, but I will continue to wear both. I can make this work, but I just really like this so much better. If you're looking to try these out and you might not be black, or if you can find a really good shade for you in the ELF one, the ELF one really is good, and looking at my face up close, there's not much of a difference as far as the formula. So what I'm gonna do now is just go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and show you the finished look with, you know, powder and everything, and yeah, I'll give you some final thoughts. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I really do like these two CC creams. I have to go with the IT Cosmetics as the one that I like the most, just because of the shade and everything, and I really don't think that there was another shade in this ELF CC cream that would really match me perfectly. Even though they have more shades, they have 20 in ELF, and then they only have 12 in the IT Cosmetics. I feel like the undertones and everything in this foundation are more suitable and more realistic than the shades and the undertones in the ELF one. So that's really disheartening that this one has 8 more shades, but I still feel like this one is better and has more to offer as far as matching your skin. But as you can see, I did make it work. It does look the same. I really do like the CC creams. CC creams are going to be good for, you know, the season coming up as far as spring and summer. They do have SPF in them, a high amount of SPF, so that's really good for your skin being out in the hot sun. So I am excited to keep wearing both of these. But yeah, we're going to do a little wear test. I'll be back in a few hours. Right now it is there we go, it's 2:20, so I'm gonna be back in a few hours and I'll show you how this foundation is holding up. But so far so good. My skin doesn't feel dry or anything. It feels very, very comfortable, so we'll see how everything looks in a few hours. It is now 7:52 p.m. and this is how the makeup is holding up. The only thing that I touched up was the lip color. I didn't feel like putting the purple back on, and I can't find the lip liner that I used. It's a mess in here. So I just put on some clear gloss, but other than that, I have touched up absolutely nothing. I haven't touched my face at all. I just got done eating. I was laying down in the bed. I was doing the most. Yeah, and looking at my face up close, I don't really see that much of a difference in my skin, other than I was wearing glasses. Well, I'm not flicking you off, I just always point with my middle finger. But I was wearing glasses while I was watching TV, and I do see some indentations and a little bit of mess up on my nose from wearing glasses, and I get that a lot. But all I do is just use powder to go over that, and it will really just blend all that out if I wanted to, but I really don't want to because I'm about to take this off. But this did move around a lot on my nose area, so when I wear this again, I'll probably put extra powder, pay extra attention to that area of my face, because it definitely is looking a little rough around those areas. The smile lines on my mouth, I don't know if you can tell, but there's definitely indentions right there. It's a little cracked. This foundation is a bit dewy, so I feel like that's why it's moving all over my face, because I did use a dewy moisturizer, then I used a dewy facial spray, and then when I finished my makeup off, I did use the ELF dewy setting mist, and I feel like that's just a little bit too much for this type of foundation. So I would probably use more mattifying type products or less dewy type products, because I can't say that my face looks the best right now. Maybe on camera it does, but looking really close up, no. Both sides of my face are cracked. Both sides of my nose are like indented from me wearing glasses. A little bit of my nose makeup is removed. They both look the exact same, except as far as the mess ups. I do like this. I still really do like it. I like the IT Cosmetics, like I said, the best.